Hi, welcome to my channel. I want you to go ahead and like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. So in this video, I'm going to talk about types of adoption. A lot of people watching this video may be thinking about adoption, considering it, new to it. So you may be kind of familiar with these terms, but not 100% familiar with these terms. So I'm just going to kind of cover it really shortly. So whether you're self-matching or going through an agency and they ask you this question, or a birth mom brings this up to you, you're not blind. So just so you understand in advance, from what I understand, this is usually birth mom's decision in the beginning. And I say this because birth mom is going to decide what she kind of wants as far as communication with her child. So you have an open adoption. An open adoption usually means that there is a full exchange between the adoptive parents and birth parents, deeming phone calls, text, emails, video chat, sharing photos, visits. I wouldn't quite go as far as saying that it's co-parenting relationship, but it's a very transparent relationship that works with both parties. The dynamic works best for the adoptive parent, the birth parent, and the child. I see this a lot when the birth parent has siblings and they want to make sure that those children remain close. So that is what an open adoption is. You have a semi-open relationship. This usually means that the adoptive parent and the birth parent, there's usually phone calls or texts and photos, not usually visits or video chat. These phone calls may come on special occasions like a major holiday, like a Christmas or a birthday. But you will share photos, and those photos can come directly from you, or you can do it through your adoption consultant or your adoption agency or attorney. So they don't necessarily need to come directly from you, but they will be exchanged. How often that happens, that usually is determined by birth mom, at least in the beginning. And I'm going to cover that in a second. Then you have a closed adoption. Closed adoption, that is usually determined outright in the beginning when the match first happens. Birth mom, birth dad decide that we do not want the baby to know anything. And it's almost like they feel like they are doing what's best for the child as far as protecting them. Whatever the situation may be, they just feel this is what's best for them and the baby. And you have to respect it. It's hard. And I say that would probably be the hardest thing, because I know with our daughter's first mom, and I call her first mom, I don't call her birth mom. I know with our daughter's first mom, I can easily text her right now and say, hey, such and such and such and such about an allergy, and she'll text me right back and answer the question. With a closed adoption, I wouldn't have that. I would be 1000% winging it. You can, because I feel like that's what a lot of adoption is. It's winging it. But with a closed adoption, it is 100% winging it. And then when it comes time to you explaining to that child their story, you have to then explain to that child with little to no detail about their birth parents. you know, until they get of age, and then they can do their own research and find whatever they can, because that's what's in legal documents. You can't give any of the information to them. So that could be a hard one, but that is also that's also an option. So you have open, semi-open, close. The reason why I said that I was going to kind of go back over it is because those things can change. Birth mom can change her mind and say, oh, I want an open adoption, and then change it later on and say, I want a semi-open or closed. You as a adoptive parent can also go back and say, I'm changing it. I know that we agreed to such and such, but I feel like this relationship is detrimental to my child's health. It may not, and again, please listen, don't email me or say anything to me. I'm good with my daughter's first mom, and then you can only judge me on that. But you have some situations that relationship is not healthy. It is not conducive to that child's well-being, and it is not conducive to that child's growth or mental stability. And you have to respect that as the parent that is raising that child. Everything is about that child once it's in your household, once it is in your custody. And you have to respect that. And sometimes you have to make that decision to cut things off. So your attorneys will tell you that. And you just have to do what's best, what you see fit, what you deem fit as a parent. You have to make the decision. So like I said, whether you are going into this adoption with the mindset that it's going to be open, semi-open, or closed, any of those things can change. Trust me when I tell you, any of those things can change. So just be ready and open and understand that things can change at the drop of a dime. So my name is Khandy. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about any of these three topics, any of these three types of adoption that I just went over, please comment below and I will get back to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will upload another video shortly. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.